Hey everyone, this is Peter with Carries.net, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Samsung Continuum from Verizon. It is the most recently released Galaxy S device in the US besides the Galaxy Tab. It is also the only Galaxy S device to feature two different screens. As you'll see later on, they're actually one screen. Let's move this puzzle piece over so we can get a better view at it. On the bottom we have a 1.8 inch Super AMOLED screen. On the top is a 3.4 inch AMOLED screen, and actually both screens are one screen. They actually just painted on the buttons on the middle, so the buttons are actually touchscreen buttons, not the normal capacitive buttons that you'll see on other Galaxy S devices like these. We have a Samsung Captivate from AT&T on the right running Froyo 2.2 of the leaked build, and we have the Samsung Epic 4G on the left running Eclair Android 2.1. So in this video we're just going to go over some of the features of the Continuum, what we like and what we don't like. If you have any questions or comments, let us know. And as always, go to Carries.net to see the full article. So starting off, we can see some noticeable differences in some menus. So if we go to applications, for instance, and this will also be true on the Verizon Fascinate, but as you can see in the top left, there's an extra little settings icon where you can adjust the icons instead of having to go into your menu and do the settings from there. Also on the Fascinate, if we go back to our home screens, you'll notice that the icons are now in color. This is also going to be true on the leaked Froyo build of the Captivate, and it seems like this is a feature coming to all Galaxy S devices from Samsung. So all the icons will be in color and they'll be divided out a little differently. So for instance, on the left with the Epic, you don't have a USB settings, where on the Continuum and Fascinate you do. Also, we do not have those on the Captivate, but again with the Froyo build, all of those are in color. One extra setting that you'll see on the Continuum for obvious reasons is it has a ticker settings bar. And here you can manage your social accounts that appear on the ticker. You can manage your weather, RSS feeds, display times, the ticker sleep time. And again, that ticker is going to be this little bar along the bottom that you can swipe for news and for instant alerts. So as you can see, we have our news on this swipe. Next swipe is going to get us to our basic information. We have messaging, voicemails, emails, missed calls, and instant messaging. So I have a few missed messages on purpose so I can show you what it looks like to touch those. So for example, missed call will bring up our call log. If we go over to our IM messages, it'll first ask us which one we'd like to use. So we'll use Google Talk. And it should normally show the message up right there. I think it might just be an IM message, sorry. Okay, so there we go. So again, a test message through Google Talk that the phone received on its IM proprietary app, and then finally our text messages will bring us into there. So we'll pull these off for a few seconds while we show you the different buttons that are available on this device. So let's go back to the home page and let's lock this real fast. As you can see on the left side, we have a volume up and volume down button. The Continuum is also the only phone to have the micro USB on the side that I know of. Going to the bottom, we have our regular microphone. On the right hand side of the device, it's actually also the only one to have an external micro SD slot, so that you do not have to take off the back cover to swap SDs, which is actually very convenient and not a very highly advertised feature, I would say, on this device. It is also one of two devices to have dedicated camera buttons. That would be the Continuum and then our friend the Epic over here. And then on the top, the standard power and 3.5mm USB jack. On the back, we have a flash along that which also shares with the Epic and the Fascinate. And finally, we have a touch-sensitive area on the bottom of the device. So as you can see, when you grip the bottom, it will turn on your ticker, and then depending on what information you want to see, so if I want to go into my news and I see an interesting article, it'll bring that up right on the main screen, as you can see right there. And then I can read the full story, I can go to different articles, I can go back to my home page. And so that is the main ticker options. Pushing on this right little box on the right side will bring up all of your events. So you have, we don't have any SNS events right now, but for example RSS, we have news feeds, different events. So that is what that little box does. And then again, if we click on weather, it'll show us a overview of the weather, not necessarily the temperature, but then it'll bring us to our main weather app where it gets into more details. And again, it shows the date and the time as a quick grab for that. One thing that we did find annoying was that if you have this device in a bag or in a purse or in your pocket with something else and you're fishing around, you can easily activate this just by brushing the sides when you're trying to look for something, and then you could, accidentally push something and turn on your phone and then start obviously doing actions that you don't wish to be done. So that part was a little bit annoying, but at the same time it's hard to get a touch sensitive bar that wouldn't be able to accidentally be knocked like that. Also on the Continuum with the 3.4 inch screen and the 1.8 inch screen, we thought it would have been a little bit nicer to maybe divide out the Captivates kind of a screen or lengthen it a little bit. So we would have liked a little bit bigger screen out of the Super AMOLED. But other than that, there are no complaints. What's awesome about the Continuum is the new GPS chip on it. Well, it seems to be new. Compared to all other GPS units, this one is ridiculously fast. It's also amazing in terms of accuracy. And we're inside a building right now, so it's not going to work that well. But outside, I mean, it had 10 satellites and an accuracy of 4 feet in less than 5 seconds. You can look to our other YouTube videos to see that in effect. Again, right now since we're inside, it's not going to work very well, but this is the Samsung Continuum. It is a great little phone for anyone who really text messages, instant messages, or does a lot of RSS feeds. I would highly recommend this over another Galaxy S device, only again because that ticker bar saves energy, or saves battery power, excuse me, by giving you all those instant updates. The GPS is better than any other Galaxy S device that I've used, and overall the phone has all the extra features like external camera button, external micro SD, and things of that nature that make this, I would say, one of the best Galaxy S devices out there today. And obviously that'll be trumped when the Nexus S comes out, but for now this is a great device, and I believe Verizon's offering some buy one get one free deals through Christmas, so I would definitely look into this if you're looking to pick up a second device or looking to pick up your first Android device with Verizon. Thanks for watching. Look to our YouTube channel CareAce.net for more videos such as this, or go to CareAce.net for all of our articles and reviews of Samsung devices running Windows Phone 7 or Android. Thanks.